How I went from a lost 17-year-old working in a factory to making over $25,000 in a single month whilst being able to travel the world. So, before we go any further, let me introduce myself. My name is Leo, I am 20 years old, and today I'm going to walk you through exactly how I completely changed my own life and also helped others do the exact same thing. So, just to run you through a few of my own achievements, I made 25K in a single month at 20 years old, and here is the exact proof of all the clients that paid me that month. As you can see here, 4K wires, 5K wires, 4K wires again, 4K wire again. There's another GBP, 1.8K. Obviously, it's a little bit more in USD, but that's 25K in a single month. I lived in Marbella for 3 months as well, was able to network with some amazing people, go to some amazing villas, see some amazing cars. We had a Lambo for a few days as well. This is all whilst helping others hit 3 to 10K a month and change their own lives as well. And let me break it down for you on some of the results we've been able to get through some of the students. Joe was working in a 9 to 5 in London, and now he's making over 15K a month. Sam went from an insurance broker to making over 10K a month whilst traveling to places like Bali, traveling to places like Marbella as well. Milan went from working corporate sales to 5K a month. Marbella seems to be a theme here, but Milan also been able to travel to Marbella. He's also booked Thailand for next month as well. Been able to go to places like that as well, which is absolutely insane. We had Shay, who'd already bought a high ticket sales program, but didn't get the results that he wanted to. And in our first month working together, hit £8,000 whilst being able to travel to places like France, places like Bali, places like Spain, anywhere in Europe that he wanted to go, he's able to go. Wyatt was an appointment setter, making anywhere from 2 to 3K a month, and now has hit 7K a month inside the membership with closing. Now, obviously, these are just screenshots, so I want you to listen to what they have to say about working with me.
How much was you making before?
Like 3-4K.
3-4K,
Yeah.
is that my
I'd say 2 to 4 before tax. Yeah.
Okay, it is worth it. And how much you make? Like another
10, around 10,
what you on track for this month?
15. Yeah.
How does that feel in yourself? You know,
I thought it was good, bro, man. It's like, yeah, the main thing for me is, having location freedom. And like, I realized that the biggest change was putting in 5K a month, but purely online, right? Because with 5K, like, you can travel, you can, do the things you need to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it feels good, man.
However, let's get into the story. 3 years ago at 17, I dropped out of college and started working in a factory. I absolutely hated the factory work, and everyone around me was getting into stable jobs and apprenticeships, and I felt incredibly lost on even my next step. I felt incredibly overwhelmed, and all I knew is that I just did not want to work a 9 to 5 job for the rest of my life. I did not like the lifestyle of it. I did not like the thought of constantly having to work under someone and be trapped in having to go into a certain place every single day. So I began to try things, because what else was there to do? I tried shoe cleaning, I tried software as a service, I even looked into like e-commerce and drop shipping. Here you can see a few of the photos of me shoe cleaning. Now, this business was generating me anywhere from like £400 to £500 a week. And then on a really good week, I'd make anywhere from like 700 to 800. However, I was getting absolutely nowhere. My time was completely tied up, and I just kept on hitting brick wall after brick wall. I wanted something real, like a real skill with real results. And that's when I came across high ticket sales. And just to give you a bit of context, when I came across high ticket sales, as you can see here with the date, I had 75p in my account. And that was on the 14th of August, 2024 at 5:26 p.m. on the evening. This was by far my lowest point. I had absolutely no money. I really felt like giving up. I really felt like going to get a job. And I remember taking that photo saying, by this time next year, I'll be on 15K a month, when I had 75p in my bank account. But before we go any further, let me explain to you exactly what high ticket sales is. Now, you see all these coaches online making millions of dollars. Behind that is a sales team. Guys like Brez Scales, TGR, Shelby Sapp are all doing over $1 million a month from their online coaching programs. Now, because these coaches are too busy with providing a great service to their clients, they do not have time to take the sales calls. These coaches, their biggest asset is their time. So they would much rather hire a closer to take the sales calls for them. A closer is essentially the middleman between the product and the people interested in the product. Their role is essentially to take a 45-minute Zoom call to see if the person will be a good fit for the program and guide them to make the right decision. Now, to give you a bit of context on how much money is actually in this, let's say the program is £5,000, which is incredibly normal. Deals can range anywhere from £2,000 to £50,000. And for every deal that is closed, a closer can make anywhere from 10 to 20%, meaning per call on a £5,000 package, they make anywhere from £500 to £1,000. And this is simply sales. Sales is sales, and there are literally no hidden parts to it. You're having real conversations with real people, working with real businesses that will continue to grow and grow and grow. For me, the principle of online sales made a lot of sense because it was a real skill that can be transferred into other areas of my life. So I decided to go absolutely all in and invest in myself. So I absolutely had to make it work. I put my back against the wall, and here's a few screenshots of me investing in myself. There's 4.4K, 2K, 2K, 1.5K. I learned the skill of closing and saw some early successes, a few commission checks here and there. And then on month 3, I had my first $5,000 month, and then things got really, really good. I finally had money in the bank, an actual peace of mind that I'd finally found something real and long-term. Since that point, I went absolutely all in and invested over $50,000 into my skill set through different mentors and coaching programs. I was hitting $10,000 to $20,000 a month consistently, all whilst being able to travel to places like Marbella and meet like-minded people and most importantly, friends for life. Like, just in these 3 pictures, they're 3 things that I've never imagined that would be reality when I had 75p in my bank, being able to rent a Porsche for a day, being able to go for nice dinners, being able to go to a beach club on a Sunday and just chill out. However, after being in the space for 3 years, investing $50,000 into coaching programs and mentors, I realized something was incredibly wrong. All these high ticket sales coaching programs could be done so much better. All these programs had was a bunch of pre-recorded videos, no real one-to-one support or connection, no real accountability, and sadly, coaches who had only been around for 2 months and decided to start a program with no real experience themselves. That's when I decided to launch the Sales Collective. The truth is, people need real one-to-one help to succeed. Hands-on, consistent support. So this is exactly what I built, and the results, they speak for themselves just as I knew they would. We have 100% success rate, meaning we've never had someone fail. Every single person inside the community has achieved their goals. This is no get-rich-quick scheme, but if you want something real and long-term, here is exactly what you can expect working with us at the Sales Collective. A guaranteed refund if you put in the work and don't see the results in 180 days, and I'll work with you for free. The whole point of this guarantee is that the peace of mind you have coming in, knowing that if you put in the work, we are the people to get you to your goal. I'm not promising it in a week, I'm not promising it in a month, but if you can come in and for 6 months just put in the work and do exactly what we say, I guarantee you your entire life will change. We run 5 group calls a week, constant reviewing, constant communication with me and the coaches inside. You get unlimited one-on-one calls. As I said, you need one-to-one guidance. You need a lot of one-to-one support. So unlimited one-to-one calls inside. You get a massive training library, including group calls, sales call recordings, breakdowns, framework, modules. I built this so it is designed to give you the baseline knowledge that is needed to succeed in the space. Something you can go and revisit time and time again if you ever need to refresh your mind and most importantly, learn even more. You get a personalized roadmap. Everyone is different. Everyone's circumstances are different. So we want to be able to tailor your roadmap and inputs to succeed in whatever goal you have. You get a one-to-one accountability coach. It is super important that you are held accountable to putting in the work and succeeding every single day. So every single day you will have a one-to-one accountability coach. There are 2 incredibly experienced coaches alongside myself inside that have both got the proof of hitting 15K a month with high ticket closing, so you know you're in safe hands. And trust me when I say this, they did not do it the easy way. They had been through a lot of hard times and still pushed through and still hit the goal, and both left their 9-to-5s. We do a lot of in-person meetups. I want to meet every single person that is inside the Sales Collective. I value in-person relationships a lot more, and actually building a connection with someone and making sure people know that it isn't just a Zoom call, weekly or a few one-on-one calls here and there. I'll actually come and meet you in person so you get the real attention that you need. We actually have an end of year awards ceremony every single year, which is a black tie event, and you'll be given awards based on what you've achieved in that year. It's a way to recognize people's hard work and once again build that amazing community of everyone's in person together. Trips and masterminds, I am huge on community trips because once again it allows people to have the real attention they need. Nothing will ever beat working in person with each other, making money online, and being able to give that constant feedback in person and share some absolutely amazing experiences together. Guarantee placement into offers, so you never have to worry about landing an offer. We'll show you exactly how to do it and guarantee that you get placed inside of an offer so you can use that skill set to good use and make some money. And then guest speakers. Obviously, I've been in the space now for 3 years, so I'm very, very well connected with some really big guys that have started with high ticket closing and then gone on to build $1 million businesses. And I think it's really important you can see then the next step and be exposed to these type of people and their knowledge itself. This isn't a course and a good look. It is real support, reverse engineered, so you make sure you hit your goals. I understand that change can be scary and very uncomfortable, but I'm here to make that easier for you. So if you're ready to finally make money online with a real skill, hit those 3 to 10K months so you can leave your job. Get coached by people who actually care and have achieved what you want to achieve with proof. That is the most important part, with proof. Book a call in down below and we'll see how we can help.